even in the midst of that time, and just being honest, man, I probably ain't getting in the studio or listen to the radio for 2 years.
Because of what though?
And I knew I hadn't been paid, and I want to drop, but in my mind, like, damn, why drop when you ain't even been paid for some type of way? You ain't even paid for walkthrough, so in my mind, it's
what?
like, yeah, so in my mind, it's like, I should have fucked with your, I had to fuck with your confidence.
Yo, what's good, what's poppin'? What it is, what it ain't, what it could be, what it should be, what it would be. Cam Newton the Son, Mr. Boogie the All, and I'm here to give you real content for the masses and I promise to keep it funky for your asses. Oh yeah, we here with it. Real Atlanta shit right now.
For sure.
That people can appreciate in a major way. You feel me? We got an entrepreneur, a musical artist on tap today. I'm excited because, man, we're gonna knock out a lot of many different topics that I want to hear, we want to hear, and give you the platform to use. Man, we got Mr. You know what I'm saying? That's right, too. Rich Homie Quan, my guy.
What's up, Cam? How you feeling?
Man, I'm marvelous, bro.
Show that me too, man.
I'm marvelous. I'm like, first off, just the communication that we had, and when I was talking with the team as far as who I want to talk to. I was like, bro, I gotta talk to Quan.
For sure.
You know, it's so many different things. I think where I sit as like a OG, but a young nigga in the game too, it's like, first off, before we even get into all that, you got some projects coming up.
For sure. You know Definitely got some projects. We got my debut album coming, not my debut, I'm tripping, but my album coming out October 4th, my birthday. We got 8 tracks on there, 1 feature, no cap. Anybody know me, man, I ain't really big on features, but I'm a fan of good music. No cap got them bars to me. I love what he doing in Alabama, so I think it was big we reached out to him. Other than that, man, just that Atlanta sound, Quan evolving, talking about new stuff, more so real estate, my business ventures, trying to get a, like I'm older now, shit, I'll be 33 this year.
Yes, sir.
So with me being 33 this year, just trying to, accept my place in the game and know who I am and know the message I want to give out.
Yes, sir. And as you evolve as a man, you know what I mean, how have you because you took some time off.
Yes.
You feel me? What particular reason drove you to that? We all got many different assumptions, but why?
Yeah. First and foremost, the main reason why I was away, I was going through a litigation with TIG. So a litigation at that time, I couldn't drop no music. It was for my best interest. Lawyers telling me, well, Quan, you ain't been paid for these songs, so let's get this money right, then you can drop songs. So litigation went on 2 years.
Wow.
So it's like the end of 15.
So how the fuck, I'm a fan of me. I'm in Atlanta.
For sure.
Like, that's the #1 thrive. From a man, every dude want to be a rapper. And every chick, if she ain't no exotic dancer, she a hustler in some type of way, other word. How the fuck does that even happen? You know what I'm saying? And how could it have been prevented too?
To be honest, to be prevented, first and foremost, let's say this, I didn't sign a bad deal. You know what I mean? I'ma just say, it probably was just one of the best deals for my situation at the time.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So to prevent it, I probably should have had some more people, or I probably should have had an entertainment lawyer look over my paperwork. Which at that time, I didn't know an entertainment lawyer was probably more important than having a manager.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? So to prevent that, to answer your question, I should have had an entertainment lawyer look over that paperwork.
Right.
I should have had my folks look over my parents. Just had Monte, and I feel like Monte was as musically as inclined as anybody I knew at the time.
Right.
So Monte looked through it, told me it was good, and feel me, I signed it. And like I say, man, at that time, 11, 12 years ago, like shit, that was the best time of my life.
Yes,
like,
sir.
You feel me? Like them little 20,000 took me up through there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like me knowing my mind frame, like I'm young, man, I'm 21, I know I'm gonna F this money up, he give me 20,000 at one time. So I told Fly, look, Fly, we're gonna treat it like a job. We're gonna divide this 20,000, man, and divide by, it's 52 weeks in the year, right?
Yes, sir.
It's 52, so I think I was getting paid like $450 every week. So I looked at it like a job. So he kept me in the studio. And it's me just knowing me. Like, I know if I go buy a car, this money gone. Yeah. I know if I go just, but I know I can go get fresh every day though.
Yes,
and I can go get fresh in the morning.
With that per diem.
With that per diem.
Go to DTLR.
Come on, man. You know.
Greenbrier,
South DeKalb.
Shit, fuck that. Go to the discount mall.
For sure.
Old Nat.
Not no more. Nah, see, you going to see, at this point, I can't go to discount mall. See, this I was going to discount mall more like middle school, high school.
Man, listen.
You cannot hit Garden Road in high school.
Tell me, bro, I done bought so many jeweled ones from the Jamaicans over there at the discount mall. Man, get back with the Jabot jeans.
See, but it was different. See, in my high school, I went to McNair High School in East Atlanta, so they were taking your shoes off first day, flap them. Seeing that they were real, so they would call them soft tacos. So one thing about it, like, I've been a short hat man. They would not even take my shoe off and clap it in my face.
No way.
So I had to have a real Alpha One.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but like, as long as I could stay fresh, man, and stay in the studio.
Yes, sir.
That's all it was about then. Because to be honest, man, at first, I never saw myself going outside of 285. Like, my dreams were not that big. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, my dreams weren't that big, man. Even like first putting them CDs in Fly Kicks to get Fly to call me. You feel me? Like Fly Kick, Peter Street, that was a staple then.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? Like when I was young, we would ride to Lennox. Just get on the train out there and ride to Lennox, stay in that window shop. When I got out of jail, came home, like, niggas was going to Peter Street, even if it was going to spin 255 to get something to eat.
Yes, sir.
Niggas on Peter Street some way, somehow.
Yes,
had a studio on Peter Street. Fly had a studio, Fly had the store, so I felt like Peter Street was damn near like, it played a major role in my career at that time.
Absolutely. So even then too, you know, I think before we get off this alley or get from this, are you in a good space now where your shit taken care of? You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I would probably say, man, honestly, I'm probably in the best space I've ever been in. And that's financially, that's mentally, that's emotionally, and physically.
Right.
Because I know like my business is taken care of and it's something I can go to sleep. I can go to sleep at night now.
Right.
Knowing like I'm being paid on time, I know I get my money, I ain't gotta wait on my money. And it's just like, I'm really bossed up.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? Like,
as you should. You know, the thing is, when you was talking, I was saying to myself, I'm like, bro, you had the business acumen, you know what I'm saying, knowing how to structure, whether it is $450 or it's $4,000,
sure.
You know what I'm saying? You knew certain things, and as a culture, as people, you know the right thing. You may not know to the extreme what you have to constantly do, but it's like as an artist, you have to create.
For sure.
You feel me? You know that.
For sure.
Now, how much you create or how much you don't create, that's on you. As a businessman, as a businesswoman, you know you got to save your money and compartmentalize different certain things in your life, so you know the things. It's just assigning and aligning with the right people, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that they can bring that side of you too. You know what I'm saying? So for that time, I'll be remiss, like everybody wants to know and understand like what the fuck happened when, you know, water, I get mine from the water.
I remember that.
And Milk Marie now. Yeah. Like, is it, man, if this shit ain't got no Milk Marie in it, then I ain't gonna play it. Like, bro, Milk Marie, bro, listen here. But it was so impactful for my playlist. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I went through a segue, like, real shit. When I was in JUCO college, I used to play Trey songs. Like, I'm about to dive in, that song right there. All of a sudden, I started getting like, right before the league, I was like, bro, that Milk Marie motherfucker, that's gonna be the one.
That shit was different, bro.
And that get me, you know what I mean? That's that right there, you feel me? Like,
they get her, they get me. For sure that.
But, you know, in that phase, bro, you were, if not the most influential rapper at one particular point in time in Atlanta.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And this ain't no clickbait. This ain't no motherfucker. Like, bro, you couldn't, this is a real thing. Yeah. You feel me? How were you able to transition, and did your ego take a shot? Like,
I sit here and be lying if I say my ego didn't take a shot. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like, my ego took a shot. It was more so the shot me seeing my peers dropping and knowing I can't drop. You know what I mean? Then, like, you gotta think, even in the midst of that time, and this being honest, man, I probably ain't getting in the studio or listen to the radio for 2 years.
Because of what though?
I knew I couldn't, I knew I hadn't been paid, and I wanna drop, but in my mind, like, damn, why drop when you ain't even been paid for some type of way? You ain't even been paid for walkthrough, so in my mind, it's like, yeah, so in my mind, it's like, I should've fucked with your fuck with your confidence.
Stop.
Yeah, that'll fuck with your confidence. Yeah.
You were, at that particular point in time, the hottest song probably in America. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't talking about 285 shit. We talking about domestically. You wasn't paid.
Nah, but at that time, I wasn't paid. I wasn't paid like BMI, my publishing. All I knew was show money.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? So now I'm getting like, as I'm getting old, I'm like, yeah, the show money cool, but like, I remember I first got my first like radio check, man. I think my first check came from my nigga before it came from some type of way. You feel me, man? I might have sent a check for like $210. And I'm like, damn, I just got $210, I ain't have to do no show. Yes, Cause I'm so used to getting the money from doing shows.
Right,
and
that instant money.
That
you know
instant
what I'm
money. So you gotta think, the money I wanted to be paid with, this the money, this residual that keep me paid as a rapper.
Yes, sir.
Cause like, you gotta think, in my mind, bro, I thought I would be hot forever. I didn't know nothing about the game don't change, the players do.
Yes,
I didn't know nothing about, you know, not coming on, doing some type of way, or Milk Marie every week. Like, I'm not knowing these things are gonna get old.
Yes, sir.
And me not having my, you know, chips in the right place and my piece and not being prepared, man. I wasn't prepared.
Yes, sir.
I wasn't prepared for the takeoff. Like I just told you, I ain't expected to go outside 285.
Yes, sir.
And it hit me so fast, man.
But you know the crazy thing too though, bro? It ain't no different than athletes.
For sure.
You feel me? Cause where I'm sitting, I'll be, man, before any nigga, any motherfucker, any person look at this and be like, that's why you dumb as fuck. Like, no, bro. Let me tell you something. In our culture, let's just keep it a buck. In Atlanta, we ain't used to we ain't used to having more than what we have. Now, we are responsible for a lot of success and successful people.
For sure.
But there's a time where, bro, going from shopping to shopping at the discount mall, you know what I'm saying, whether in Greenbrier or even on Old National, you don't even see life outside of that until you're able to say like, damn, bro, like I can go to Phipps and shop.
Till you change your mindset. You gotta change your mindset.
And it come fast, bro. Like it comes so fast. Like for me, bro, I went from 18, 19, and then when I was 20, bro, I was a multimillionaire. I ain't talking about like no little candy money. I'm talking about, bro, I'm seeing 1.2. I'm looking at 20. Bro, I'm refreshing. No, it was 21. I was 21 going into 22 because I remember Drake had that song. You know what I'm saying? And I refreshed my damn bank account a lot of time. I'm like, bro, God, what in the world, bro?
So your refresh was almost like your pinch.
It was just like, bro, I can't believe God, why me? And then it's just like, after you get over that phase, it's like, bro, I'm going. And then it ain't even like for us, because I looked up to, you know what I'm saying, the cats who, I ain't never do drugs. I looked up to the people who had a lot. You know what I'm saying? They had, man, Atlanta went through a wave where they had like old school cars with like the Kool-Aid man.
That was, I think Southside started that. I'm talking about from the, what's the Crown Vics?
Crown Vics,
Hot Cheetos, like
all that,
anything
bro.
you think of.
All that. And that was a luxury car to me. You feel me?
And it was, and like you said, it was cultural. If you didn't have one of them, you want him. Like you could have had a Phantom. Niggas wasn't even looking at no Phantom because that wasn't
what
it.
is that?
Then. That wasn't it.
Man, you needed a man in your trunk. You need to be motherfucking hitting. You needed to be motherfucking hitting motherfucking 15s, 12s. Come on, and then at the same time, you had to be sitting on like some 24s or some shit. Your interior could have looked like dog shit. It didn't matter because ain't nobody really was sitting in your car outside of a lady or your partner.
For sure that.
You know what I'm saying? So, bro, at 21, bro, I was in that phase where like, bro, like, I just want a $1,200 splurge every now and then. You feel me?
For sure that.
I ain't getting about no damn real estate. I ain't caring nothing about nothing, no business. I wasn't trying to start no business. Like, what the fuck? I'm trying to spend this shit.
And,
like,
and that's how my mind was too,
right.
at that same age. Like,
right.
Because we ain't never had it. So it took for me to
Right.
mess up some money to learn to start respecting
right.
money. And it's just being honest. Like,
man, listen, bro, like that's shit real. But, and then too, what another thing that fuck up is when you entrust in somebody and you get burnt by that person. You know what I'm saying? Like what Kevin Gates has said something recently where, or he said it on one of his rap lines. He was like, bro, like my money is my money. That ain't your money. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you with me because obviously the access that I have, and he may have said it in a different type of way, but I received it. You know what I'm saying, like that. But you know, a lot of folks, they don't, like your entourage, they ain't from that shit either. So shit, it's like, damn, bro, I go on a roof, Chris, with 6 mentally broke motherfuckers too. Everybody want that stuffed chicken motherfucker. Everybody want that motherfucker.
The Hawaii ribeye.
Man, come on, man.
You know?
And everybody looking at you with the bill. So, I mean, shit, bro. But you live and you learn, bro.
For sure that.
Money come, money go. At the end of the day, bro, you only the fool if you keep getting bit by the same animal. You know what I mean? And during that time too, like obviously, you were making iconic music with a person who's obviously incarcerated right now. And how did we get to that point? Because as a native, I'm looking at this shit I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What? Like, nigga, this was really the Migos before the Migos.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, man, the way me and Thug came about, man, I was a fan of Thug before I even blowed. Like, I promise I came up from nothing. That was the series, I think. Yeah, I came up from nothing series. I was just a fan of that anyway. You know what I mean? So when the first time me and Thug got in the studio, man, we did Get the Fuck Out My Face. You know what I'm saying? Like the first time ever.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's a grand slam.
Listen, you gotta think in my mind, I'm like, damn, the first time we get in there, we make this. Imagine if we keep going, we can come up with. And then went from that to being in the studio every day, man. And like not ever verbally saying like, bro, we're gonna come out of the group, we just collectively doing projects music together, like not just doing so much music. And Bird come, y'all need to put this shit out. Bird come to the studio one day. He's like, man, y'all need to put this out. Y'all got too many songs. What y'all doing? I'm like, man, Bird, we still solo. We just working, man. I love his energy, and we just working. Nah, man, we got to put something together, man. Y'all gonna be the new Rich Gang. Let's do it, Bird. It makes sense. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, to this day, man, I ain't never had nothing bad to say about Bird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the narrative be Bird don't pay. But like in the industry, we don't charge our industry friends. Yes, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like a, what's the word?
It's
a sorority. That's what
a fraternity.
Fraternity, yeah. So it's like fraternity. Like when you're in the rock game, we don't charge our buddies. You charge some other people who will look good too, who won't just who think it's about money. So it's like niggas be like, Bird don't pay. I wouldn't worry. I never looked at Bird for money because I knew my BMI. I got my bid to take care of now, so I know once this shit get played, I'm gonna get paid regardless.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just a great time in my life, man.
Like my thing too, like going back to where I was gonna tap in with, like where I'm at with it. That beef shit, that shit lame as fuck.
As hell, man.
Like,
as hell.
This is, and whoever don't, like I'm saying to myself, I'm like, bro, you know how much money y'all missed out on? You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, if a nigga didn't take you and take Thug and say, bro, all that entourage, y'all niggas stay outside real quick. What the fuck? Cause I come from this round. Y'all got some big issues with each other, bro, I'm gonna close this door, bro, y'all handle that. But ain't nobody gonna see it, ain't nobody gonna, man, it ain't gonna be like, bro, you seen when they did that? Like, bro, cause that's where the shit get murky.
Yeah, exactly, for sure, and get lame. Like, I ain't gonna lie though, but at the same time, nobody ever tried to sit us down. But cause like, it was never a problem with me and Thug. It was never that. Like you just said.
What was the problem?
It really wasn't a problem. It was just like you say, more entourage, you know, the outsiders, you know, causing, you know, in your ear, in my ear, and now we looking at each other different. Like even today, like when I was seeing him through the mall, it's still head nod, but we knew we just weren't finna go dap it up and hug each other in front of the mall, cause like it's still a conversation, man. It was gonna start with a conversation. You know what I mean? And the barrier's still open. Like it was never no beef. Like I haven't talked to him, but I know it ain't no beef if we can see each other head nod and be in the same vicinity.
You got to fix that.
Come on, man.
You feel me? Cause he in a fucked up situation right now, and I don't even know. I only see it from what I see on social media.
Of course,
you feel what I'm saying. But I'm like, bro, like when y'all out, man. I've been saying this for the last couple of days while I've been shooting this show. When it's two differences. When a white man tells another white man, "Fuck you," versus a black man telling another black man, "Fuck you."
In World War
III,
it's
two different fuck yous.
But I never looked at that like that. If my black man tell me fuck me, I feel like it's beef. It's up.
It's man.
Cause them fine words. Like that's how my mind go.
But it's bloodline. It's man.
Like you just said, bloodline. Everything on this.
Like, man, no, he with him.
Yes.
But as a white man, or Chinese.
But they'll
or
say
whoever,
fuck you and be drinking later on tonight.
And they will make millions together. And I'm sitting up here saying, and I'm looking at it from my lens, where I'm like, bro, like, Thug. Homie, come on, bro. Like, man, put your fucking ego aside, my nigga.
Yeah, but I fought both of us being young too, though. Being young and not ever, like, being through no adversity like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, like I said, it's in the interview, like, Niggas wasn't even doing collab tapes to me and bro.
They was not.
You know what I'm saying?
They was not. And you tell, man, bro, I'll keep it a buck with you. And I had an argument in the locker room one time about best collab albums.
You got to go hard for me, Cam. You got to let them know, man.
Listen, bro. Listen. Motherfucker was talking about, man, motherfucking Drake and Future. Yeah, that motherfucker was hard. Motherfucking Kanye and Jay-Z. Yeah, that motherfucker hard. I said that motherfucker. Fuck that. Motherfucker, Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug, man, that collab right there. Ain't nobody talking about that. You feel me?
I think more so because we don't even embrace the moment. It's like we try to look over the moment like it never happened.
Right.
But it's a staple in both of our careers.
Correct.
You feel me? Then like he's successful, I'm successful. Hopefully when he get out, man, we can just look at that shit and laugh at it, man. You know
but I'm gonna tell you this though, as a man, don't assign somebody to do your work.
For sure, that's hard. That's hard.
You dig what I'm saying? Cause if it's me, I'm saying to you, bro, when homeboy get out, hey bro, what's your number? Hey, this me, bro.
Sure.
Man, we can meet at Waffle House. We can meet at, well, come to fellowship. You know what I'm saying? You could come wherever, bro. I just want me and you.
No, entourage, just me and you.
No, just me and you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't need your girl there. You don't need my girl there. I don't need your pops. Like, bro, like, that's how we got into this spot. Whether we do music together or not, I don't like
Let's
that.
have a conversation.
Let's chat.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because y'all in two different spaces of y'all lives. You got kids, he got some shit going on, you know what I'm saying? And it's all, like you look at the lineage of what Southside has produced. Fuck, what Atlanta has produced. You got Gunna, you got Baby, you got Thug, yourself, you got obviously the OGs, you got fucking Jeezy, T.I., Gucci, 2 Chainz. Like, bro,
Future, you Rocco.
T.I., Rocco, Future. Like, bro, like, that's so much venom.
It's something in that water, man.
You talking about, like Atlanta music is what New York music was back in...
That's when hip-hop started
the 90s.
Yeah, it's like the KRS
You know what I'm saying?
And just
like
how
real
impactful it was. And you can hear it in all the music.
Like,
that's how you know.
Bro. It's soul. It's really soul music to a lot of people. And I say soul for a different reason because you got to think about it like as Gen Z or millennials. Like, bro, like, you know, I'ma love you anyway.
Yeah, but see, that's...
Even that, like, that shit
timeless.
cool.
But you can play that now and it's still gonna
Of course. Ooh, operator. And everybody gonna be like, hey, bro, I remember I was at motherfucking Cascade, motherfucking jugging at that motherfucker. But that's still soul. And it's a different time and it's a different generation, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, bro, whatever this interview is, bro, one thing I want you to hear as a man, bro, fix that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't need nothing. I just know for us as men, as black men, bro, we would cut off our whole arm, bro, rather than trying to put a cast on that motherfucker to fix it.
You so right, bro. You so right.
And it's pride, it's ego. It's like, bro, you getting counsel from people who wish that they was in your situation. Or they don't even know what it's like to hit that, to see 210 in their bank account.
You feel me?
$1 million in their bank account. They're like, man, fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck him, bro. Nah, hell nah, bro, we gone, bro. Man, I shoot that motherfucker, bro. And I'm like, bro, hold on, bro. Cause I done been in these situations. And I'm like, bro, if you shoot that man, that's another fatherless daughter. That's another fatherless son, bro. Like, relax. Man, bro, I don't believe in, like, it don't take no real nigga to shoot somebody, bro.
Anybody get
a coward can shoot somebody. You feel me? But it take a man to sit up there and say, bro, look, dog, I'm gonna tell you why I don't fuck with what you said. Now, granted, I want to empathize with where you coming from, but you got to understand where I'm coming from. A lot of men don't do that nowadays, bro. And we could sever a lot of stuff. And we talking about nowadays, this was the Lil Durk, Lil Baby album, Gunna, Lil Baby. Like, bro, y'all was doing this shit, bro, in a time where you may not even get the due diligence that you supposed to get, bro, because what, pride? Come on, bro. Like, what we talking about?
You're right, though.
But even then, like, I even also, as I was doing my research, you know what I'm saying, on you feel me? In recent news, you was talking about top 3 rappers in Atlanta.
Yeah, top 3, not 3. Yeah.
And you're not 3.
I'm not 3.
Speak on it.
See, like, the way my list comes about.
And what is it?
my first, of course, with my list. Well, I can't just give you the list. I can give you like 5 Atlanta artists.
Come on with it.
Okay, so you gotta have Baby up there. You gotta have Future up there. You gotta have Thug up there. Myself up there. I would put Savage up there.
Okay.
But I don't like just Atlanta. And I'm looking at influential. I'm looking at lyrics. I'm looking at impact.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking at all that to determine why I'm top 3 and I'm not 3.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? Cause I know like what I did was so influential. It went over people's head, but I hear it and I see it every day.
Man, listen to me, bro. Man, stand on that shit.
For sure.
Like, bro, stand on that.
Yeah, like I had niggas getting
however flack, whatever flack you got coming from that shit, bro. You talking to a motherfucker, bro. I done been in the media more about the bad shit more than the good shit that I done did.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And if you feel like you the best rapper out of Atlanta, so what, nigga? Like, stand on that. Like, it's so many motherfuckers that's trying to be politically correct, bro, in the unpolitical world. You feel me? Like, yo, you feel the way you feel. And I believe, like, bro, if you feel in your heart of hearts that that's how you feel, bro, stand on that, bro. Yeah, right. Stand on that. You got validation. Like, you got catalog, bro. You got a discography out here, bro, that speaks for itself. And yeah, you had a time, you still in your time, you feel me? And it's still up to you to figure it out. So whatever a motherfucker can say, like, shit, the real College Park 101, 202, man, Rich homie, bro, you delusional. Like, man, kick rocks.
Yeah, for sure that.
You know what I mean? You feel me? So even with that, is there something, because I know it's been, this whole entertainment industry is very fickle.
For sure, it's massage.
You know what I mean? Through the ups and the downs, through the highs and the lows, like, speak on like your genuine friends that you have in this industry.
I would say one of my genuine friends, man, close, man, pull up on me anytime, man, who I always just shout out, man, Boosie. I'm talking about, like, when I had my first house, Boosie might have cut Boosie, I don't want to say it, but he stayed like 14 minutes away from me. So Boosie just pull up like, hey, bro, 6 in the morning to 2 in the morning. Quan here? Yeah, I'm here. Come on downstairs. Like, we're gonna work. Like, I'm just saying, like, Boosie, Yo Gotti. Like, just relationships I know, like, even when I had that cloud over my head, they would reach out to me, because I wasn't even reaching out to nobody.
Yes, sir.
But anybody who reached out to me, they had a spot in my heart.
Yes, sir.
Like, when I had the cloud over my head, you know, I gotta think, like, because when I was that nigga, man, everybody was reaching out.
Bro.
For sure that.
Bro. Like,
but it's more like, you know, when I was at my peak, at that peak then, you know what I'm saying? At my peak then, because I still feel as if I haven't scratched the surface, or I'm not where I want to be, you know what I'm saying? Of course, so it's like, I think I put more pressure on myself than anybody, you know what I mean? I'm my worst critic, you feel me? Like, I'm in the studio, because at the end of the day, like, I'm here to create. I ain't popping it like this saying I'm top 3, not 3, if I don't got the music to back it up. Exactly. I know the work I put in. I know the hours, and I know how I differentiate myself from these niggas, man. And nothing against or to shine no light on them. I just know they ain't me. Or they don't love it and I feel like I'm musically inclined, man.
Right.
You feel me?
How did we get to this point, though? Like, you know, early on, there's obviously different versions of you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know, your ability to ride a track, like, you know what I'm saying, and some rappers got it, some rappers don't. Some rappers go off beat, then come back on beat, and that's just them, you feel me? They rap slow, they can't rap fast, so they rap fast and they do this. Like, what was some of the techniques that you went about having for yourself to be able to say, okay, I gotta get better at that, you know what I'm saying? And how did you work your craft?
I would say, we're gonna start out right here. I would say my love for music probably started at the age of, whatever, probably like 8 or 9 in the 3rd grade. And I say that because I ran from music for so long, and now when I just look back at it, I just look at the signs God throw. I was playing the trumpet, man, from 3rd grade to 8th grade. I'm the only one in the school who owned this trumpet. Everybody ran. My dad bought me a trumpet, B.A.T.S. We get to high school, and we get to middle school. He was like, Quan, yeah, we got a game tomorrow, a football game. In my mind, like, I kind of want to play football, so I go out there. I'm not performing no halftime. They got all the girls up there. I just felt like the band was lame, and I'm transitioning to high school. Maybe music ain't for me, because I still know I'm playing baseball. So as I'm getting older, I'm still rapping, but nobody knows I rap. I'm shy. But I feel like I can rap, But I feel like I'm trying to go too hard.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It ain't coming natural.
It ain't coming natural.
You ain't found yourself in that.
But I ain't been through no adversity neither, and I don't have no story to talk about.
Yes, sir.
Because at this point, you gotta think, this been real, man. I'm hearing the rich kid, so a lot of my music probably sounded like that at the time.
Travis Porter.
Yes, Travis Porter, Roscoe Dash.
Yeah.
That was the swag era.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? Like, so I'm the only one that probably was in Sable Chase with a studio, house studio. You feel me? I'm letting people record. That's how I'm hustling my money. And I'm listening to different sounds. I'm listening like, what can I learn from here? I'm adding my shit. Cause I'm recording everybody, I don't know about, I'm the only one in the hood with the Pro Tools. You feel me? So it's like, what can I, everybody come on there, $25 an hour. I'm like, Mom Dude's mad. You ain't gonna be sitting up here all day in my house, this ain't gonna work. I know it ain't gonna pay y'all. I'm like, yeah, Mom, you might be gonna be right, man. I'm gonna get me a job at Six Flags. She done killed my confidence already.
Right.
So now I'm at Six Flags, but I'm at Six Flags, man, up there hustling to try to get in a real studio.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when I first got in the real studio, man, like, I ain't even going there rapping. I'm just going there soaking around game, probably like 3 months. Nobody in there know I can rap. I'm just trying to find my way. I don't want to force myself on these niggas. These niggas close the door on me.
Right.
So let me just play my role. Even if I got to sweep for the first 2 weeks, first month in this motherfucker before I get in here. And the first time I got in there, man, I think it was just I'm a baby, bro. I might have been 14, 15, 9th grade, like around number grown man. I'm around Big Time, Mr. Big Time, Collie Part Tom. First time I'm ever in the real studio. And I think it was just the way them grown men embraced me and know me from a can of paint. And just my confidence boosted. And I know my shit probably was ass then, but that was the confidence
But you gotta start somewhere.
Exactly, and it would show me like, you can get him to believe in you, like you can get somebody else to believe in you.
Right.
And it started there, man.
Right.
So I would say probably like 9th grade, man, me and my buddies, but we're gonna be rich homies.
Right.
This what it's gonna be. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I see it. Cause by like 11th grade, I ain't feeling sports no more. I think I want to be a rapper. I go and tell Monte, cause that's how I meet one of my managers, Monte. He was my baseball coach from my high school. Like, this is the same person I told you to read my first contract. Cause Monte got all the stories in the world, so I'm like, he got to know music, man. He just keep telling my kids, so look, bro, I know somebody want to sign me, look at the paperwork. That's how they came about, man. But Monte always had my back, though. You feel me? Like, when he knew I wanted to rap. So it was just like people like that building me up. My little brother like, Quan, you hard, but you probably shouldn't use big words. It hurt my feelings, but I know he being honest. He want me to win.
Right.
I want to use big words because I just want to be different. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be different. But I can't just tell when I started just smelling myself, when I knew I had the hit or when I knew, probably was in jail. And in jail, once again, I was shy, like with the music. Like my first 4 months in jail, nobody knew I could rap. We out there in the yard playing basketball one day. They were like, Queasy Rich, why you got this? That's what they called me, I'm in jail. Southside of Queasy Rich. I had to tell them, like, don't call me Southside. I love the Southside, but I'm from East Atlanta.
Right.
So like, we're gonna call you Queasy Rich. I was cool with that. So we out there playing ball. Like, Quan, you got a mic tattooed on you. We ain't never saw you rap. You don't be rapping when they rapping.
Right.
Like, man, I just do the beats. I just love music.
Yeah.
It's me still running from it. So with this dude, and I remember like it was yesterday, we had this dude coming in the dorm, his name was Tomahawk. He was a heavyset guy, but he could flow. But the competitive in the Atlanta in me, I'm like, this nigga ain't harder than me.
Right.
So the next morning,
Right.
I be down if I ain't
I got this fucker.
I be down.
Tomahawk, bring your fat ass down here.
Hey, Tomahawk, you my man. So look, the next day, I'm in my room all night, just like, I know I got something for that tomorrow. I wrote me a little 12 ball, 8 ball, I don't know what it was. I used to beat on my desk so hard, man, so long, my knuckles would start bleeding. So by the time I get up the next morning, I'm like, Queasy Rich, we didn't know you can rap. Like, yeah, man, I'm that guy. So man, just to see 32 inmates, man, the way the Quan cranked the radio up tonight. Jail gave me my biggest, like, confidence. Like,
boost.
Like, if I know I could turn these niggas up, and they don't know me from a can of paint.
Right.
I gotta apply this same shit when I get home. And I came home so hungry, bro. And I wasn't taking no for no else. I was not taking no for no else. I'm talking like, period. I'm riding around telling cars, we passing CDs out. And it's the time when CDs in. I'm going up the car, telling car, at this CD lane, I give you $20 out my pocket. Make a long story short, I never paid nobody a dub. I never paid nobody a dub, and I never got no bad remark in my face. You feel me? So that just boosted my confidence all the way up.
Yes, sir. Man, that's a testimony if I ain't never heard of such. But you know, I think like, and as you was talking, I feel like, bro, rappers are almost compared to like football players.
For sure.
And I'm gonna say it this way, cause you can't tell me multiple football players that's not on the same team that really fuck with each other if they didn't go to the same college. It's an ego thing.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I always was a person that everybody knew, but nobody could touch or talk to or be like, I just always felt I was a social introvert. Still to this day, like, we have all this, but it's like when I'm driving home, bro, I don't listen to no music, bro. I just need to tap back in before I get around my children, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to be full for them.
Exactly.
And I'm like, why don't football players fuck with each other? You know, like you'll see each other in the club, you'll see each other in the mall, you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, bro, what's up, bro? Da, 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 and you know what I mean? But nobody train with each other. Like, hey, bro, like I'm gonna teach you how, you know, what I do. You know what I'm saying? They'll put their like physical therapist or like their trainer with you, but it won't be paired together. Yeah. And I'm like, rappers do the same thing.
For sure, that, cause we'll make it look like we'll get on the interview, you know, Atlanta stuck together, but in the end of the day, man, they know like I know. It's our competition. Everybody want to be number one. And I don't know why we like that though, bro. Cause like I'm just like, even for sports, you would think like even for you, bro, just how big you were, just sport-wise, and just to see you, man, you would think like, boy, them folk really talking, boy, every day. Boy, that's your wide receiver. They gotta talk.
Yeah.
Why them niggas beefing?
It ain't that. It ain't, I wouldn't say beef, but it ain't the love. Like when you see LeBron, you see Carmelo, you see CP3, D-Wade.
You can tell that's real
they fuck with each other.
But they ain't never played with each other.
Yeah. But it's still like, damn, bro, like I be wanting that. But at the same time, it's like, do I? Because I don't like to be in a situation where you see how we having this conversation where it's like a bunch of alpha cap ass motherfuckers and they be like, bro, I had this and I had that. And I be like, bro, you come on, man, you ain't doing that like that. You know what I'm saying?
Because nobody care about what we had. It's
you know
what you got.
It's nobody care about what you done. They only care about what you doing.
For sure that.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm in that space right now. I'm looking at these motherfuckers on every Sunday. I'm like, bro, this dude is ass. and they know that they ass. And the franchises know that they ass too. But I ain't no hater. I'm like, bro, like if they don't feel like I could be an asset to them, shit, I don't even want to bring my energy there because I done felt like I was in an exploitation situation. So, you know what I'm saying?
Piggyback on that, that's how I was feeling like when labels was reaching out. I'm going to meet with labels. I felt like the labels might have been in your way. Like different teams, I'm going to sit down with different teams. They're telling me this, they're telling me that. You know, you come here, man, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that. When I get there, it's totally different. I see the building change. So I'm like, you might guess what, GM might be gone or head coach change. Like, same way in the building. Right. You might get here, the A&R not here no more. The A&R that brought you in, that promised you all this, he's now at Epic.
Right.
Yeah, so your man's at Epic. Yeah, so it's like,
ain't coming back.
Like, damn.
So you feel me?
Yeah, so it's now like, damn, I already know like these people done boosted me so high. The people on the label ain't fooling with me. Cause they are looking at like, well,
it's competition.
That's Quan.
It's competition. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, there's a quote that I try to apply every single day. Like, where would we be as a whole, as humans, if nobody cared who got the credit?
We'll be so far gone, man.
You feel me?
It'll be flying cars. It'll be flying cars,
like, bro. Like, boom, that's your shit, bro. Like, you just take care of me on some real shit. Like, it's so sad that now, bro, like, when you make a bet, folks be like, nah, bro, bet. Nah, bro, bet.
Lock it in.
Nah, bro.
Can't go to the work.
No, y'all see, we shake like, nah, bro. Like, I'm the dude, like, bro, bet, bro. Like,
it's locked. Yeah, it's locked.
I said that, bro. You said, bro, God, you said that. Say that, bro. Here go your cat, bro. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, too, it's all about growth, bro. And, you know, where you are right now, bro, don't ever let nobody snip your wings, motherfucker. Like, right. nigga, you. Right. There's only one of them motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? And even your whole impact in the game, whether you consider yourself an OG or a young or a person that's been in the game for a long time, like, bro, your lineage, your DNA is on so many different tracks. See what I'm saying? And I know you hear music and you be like, bro, that's me.
Or the cars you get, oh, you ain't just hit it. He don't sound like you on it. I'm like, nah, bro, you might just. And it's me just trying to be a
humble.
Like, nigga, I heard it before you heard it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on the playlist because you got to think, like, man, with me being a rapper, I'm checking for the artists when they drop because I want to hear like what I'm up against. Oh, this ain't nothing. We got him. Oh, this ain't nothing. And I'm listening to him. You know, some of you may hear similarities. Yeah. But when they get the call about them, like, you just assured it.
Let me ask you this though, because I think the time. And I think it was so strategic. And I always want to ask, you know, musical artists why they don't take the Wayne approach. And I mean by that, by just saying like, bro, fuck the money and just drop shit. I'm talking about, bro, I think about the time when I'm like in high school, man, it came the drought, the suffix, dedication.
What about the squad ups? How many squad ups
like,
he did?
I'm talking about, bro, he jumping on motherfucker, and then no ceilings. He was jumping on motherfucking songs that ain't going harder than they went on their song.
Listen, bro, if you listen to the My Nigga, like the My Nigga, that's like really one of the remakes of Wayne them. Like, so it's like I try to just, I was a big fan of Wayne. Wayne probably one of the biggest influencers outside Atlanta, like, who was just big on me, from the camos, man, to growing my hair out. You know what I'm saying? Like, Wayne just was different, man. I don't think Wayne get enough credit, man. You know what I'm saying? Not today. You say he does?
He does.
He does.
It's sad that he's not gonna get the credit he deserves until, obviously, you know, we live in
the
time.
way it go. Yeah, exactly. And the attention span short on these kids and the minors.
But it was because of Wayne, though.
Everything.
Like, let's just keep it above.
The tax
Wayne was dropping mixtapes. He would drop a whole project.
They were free.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. He was dropping a project before his main album come out. Like, Sorry for the Wait.
Yes.
He dropped the album.
Yeah, Jack and Beats. A whole Jack and Beats.
Bruh, before his album came out that he was actually getting paid. He's like, bro, look, bro, I'm gonna give y'all that. But then, boom.
Like, to this day, on that Mike Jones beat, like, I can't hear nothing but Wayne on it. Like, that Mr. I forgot what the song is he took from Mike Jones on one of them drops or something. But I remember, you gotta even think, I remember working at the airport, man. DJ Drummer coming in, and I remind Drummer this shit like it was yesterday. I was like, Drummer, you don't remember that tape you gave me, do you? He was like, nah, well, now I'm working in the airport. You tried to sell it to me. I told you, like, man, I'm in here broke, man. You finna go on the road. You might as well just give it to me.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying? Come on, he
bro.
gave it to me. But that was inspirational. Because it showed me, like, this nigga a regular nigga, Quan. You know what I'm saying? Like, until you in the building, you know, we look at athletes and these rappers like they hard to be touched, like they're not humans.
Right.
You have to remind
or they say some silly shit that it ain't gonna get to them a certain type of way. And in retrospect, they even more emotional than a regular person.
Too emotional.
You dig what I'm saying? You know, who is it? Erykah Badu says it best, you know, on her live feed of Tyrone. She was like, man, listen, I'm emotional about my shit, protective about my shit. You feel me?
And about your art.
Like, real talk, like, cause you taking time. Yeah. Like, this is how you feed your family. But even then, like, people always say, like, damn, bro, like, Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp, like, Stephen A., like, bro, they always be talking shit about you. And I be like, bro, like, whether they talk shit or not, I know that this is how they provide for their family. Yeah. So I can't hate them for that. And that's a mature mind saying that, because when you first come into the league or you come into something and then you start hearing people not going with your wave, they going against the grain, it's like, hold on, bro, he a hater. Like that motherfucker on some
like
silly
your
shit.
Charlemagne's and your academics.
Yeah,
it's the same. Like,
they got jobs to do.
So even when I talk academic, I don't fault you. You supposed to report everything, whether it's good or bad.
Right.
It's my job to make sure it's more good in this motherfucker than bad.
Right.
So I just had to change my outlook on
Absolutely.
it. You feel me? And I can't fault you, man.
So boom, that's what you got with it, bro. Like, and before we get out of here, bro, like, do you got anything that you want to kind of clear the wave with? You know what I'm saying? Because shit, you still Atlanta.
I'm still Atlanta, man. Forever Atlanta. I ain't going nowhere. Born and raised.
Yes, sir.
Anything I want to clear the air about? Nah, man, just stay tuned, because I'm just here to regain my throne, big bro. Silently, but it's going to be destructively.
Strategically.
Strategically.
Yes, sir.
And I'm coming to knock some shit over. I'm coming to throw some pieces off a little bit.
I'm just
coming to, you know.
I can't wait. Yeah. I can't wait, because I feel like, bro, people make the best situations when they in toxicity.
Exactly. That, and you don't have a taste of it.
Yeah.
And you know, like, you ain't like, yo, what I got, it was cool. But man, I could have so much more if I do this shit like my way and have fun while I'm doing it.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of stuff, like, a lot of them moments, man, we talk about, they are blur to me. But I remember about them because I talk about them so much.
Right.
So this time, man, like, I ain't on drugs I was on 10 years ago. I'm able to remember these moments and embrace these moments. Because, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I'm getting older now, and I want to have some stories to tell my kids about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, man. It's about me doing a podcast with Cam, knowing, like, we played at the same park when I was little, man. I can tell my kids this, so it really go back to it. Like, you feel me? Like, we fool with the same real estate agent, like, that's our dog.
It's like, it's something, man, that even your entourage coming in here, you know what I'm saying? You know, from going to the same high schools that we got mutual friends with, to, you know, going to the same colleges or, you know, day. Like, bro, man, these are the people that indirectly got so much reach and saying, oh,
in the city.
In the city. That's Atlanta, you feel me?
And these are our relationships, and now, like,
come on, bro.
Our buddies, so, like, man, I appreciate my circle more than anything. You feel me? I'm nothing without my team. I let my team know that. I just happen to be the face for the brand as of now. But it's a lot of time when they the face of the brand. When I ain't going to meetings because that ain't me.
Right.
So I have to, I trust them enough to do their job, and I know they trust me enough to put it on my back, and I ain't gonna have them looking crazy.
Well, there you have it. Man, appreciate you, bro. Man, as we end things here at Funky Friday, man, we're gonna start with this camera right here, then we're gonna go to this camera right here, and then we're gonna go to the camera in the middle. We're gonna do it together. We got one finger.
Okay.
One pinky.
Okay. One thumb.
One thumb.
It's the rich homie sign.
Oh,
I love
this.
It's hard. It's hard. That's hard.
That right, too. Hey, come on. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate you, bro, man. Blessings to you, man. And bro, fix that.
Yeah, that right too.
Fix that.
That right
bro.
too.
Man, fuck your ego, bro. Fuck all that shit, bro. And at the end of the day, dog, we was here. We was here to be able to shake some shit up and impact this shit.
For sure that.
You feel me? Like I see so much that could have been done if ego wasn't in the way.
Real talk. And like I said, accountability is the biggest thing.
Yes, sir.
I fought myself. I fought people around me.
Mm-hmm.
And like, once I'm able to look myself in the mirror, like, it started with a conversation I'm willing to have it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
And really for him too, like, I done ran into him a couple times, seen him a couple times, but as soon as I see entourages, bro, for me, like,
I know it ain't gonna be the real vibe. I ain't gonna get the real you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get the real
so
you.
I don't like, every time I always ask people, like, they be like, bro, who your popping friend? I'm like, bro, I don't really hang out with nobody. And that don't mean I don't fuck with nobody. I love their art. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't, man, bro, come to the crib, bro. Like, come to the condo. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, let's
But like
come
even
to the
outside
line.
of work, man, I gotta just salute you, man. I just remember probably like 2 years ago, man, I was supposed to come in and watch the game with you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hold me to that.
No,
this year when it come back, I'm coming back to bet. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like I was supposed to be there. Like,
Absolutely.
but like I don't just be wanting just to be every time I got a mic or every time you got a ball.
Right.
That shit be supposed to be genuine regardless.
Yeah, bro.
You feel me? So I appreciate
and
you.
And
like,
I'm the dude, bro, like, and honestly, and I think, shit, I can't really see, but I mean, I got a business partner right now, bro, and I don't know if he's still here or not, and I be telling him, I'm like, bro, like, man, God placed us in each other's lives, bro, for a reason. Sure. I don't want nothing I don't need nothing from you.
Exactly.
It takes a lot of trust, and I know it's in our culture to kind of think about the worst before you can think about the best.
Real talk.
And I'm like, bro, you know how many people hold back on their blessing because they so intimidated about, like, boy, what if this happened though? I'm like, bro, like, we chasing ghosts. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this man said he gonna do what he said he gonna do, ain't switched up, and all of a sudden, boom, it's like we get to the, like, no, bro, I'm straight. That's too much power that you gotta, like, nah, bro, like, we gotta normalize. You know what I'm saying? Trust. We gotta normalize, bro, saying, bro, I appreciate you, bro. I fuck with you and really mean that.
For sure.
And if you're not doing that, bro, you can't be in your feelings. And when a motherfucker who really genuinely care about you say, bro, you tripping, bro. No, who the fuck you talking to? Like, you not nigga. Hey, partner. I ain't that. You know what I mean? That Atlanta shit. Man, go on, let me get you out of here, bro. Nah, we ain't doing that,